Yep, so round 2 match of GP Guayaquil. We have McGuffin on Podwatcher versus DrChillbrain on Dreamsight.
Looks like a pretty solid hand for McGuffin.
Yeah, 2-mana dorks, a selective breeding, and wait, I think they don't want the combo pieces in hand. They want it in the deck for Godwatcher, but anyways, that's still pretty good. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
DrChillbrain, did they have to how many times did they mulligan? I didn't pay attention. Oh, keep 4.
Keep 4, okay.
Oh god, that's gonna be troublesome.
Yeah, this probably is not going to be a super long game looking at that hand.
They get turn 2 emissary. I mean, like, that's not the worst thing in the world. They get a land, and then I guess they turn 4 illusion and try to minus and get rid of the Godwatcher or something.
Something, yeah.
Well,
There's a lot of draws from McGuffin there that kill before that, though.
Yeah, but Rogar's Frenzy might help. Or does it help? I don't think it does.
Close on the dorks.
Yeah, but McGuffin can just selective breeding.
Yeah. Oh, Ancestral Council. So this here is actually just turn 3 kill if they draw a land.
Right.
They can just council and then breeding.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they don't even need to draw a land, do they? It's just turn 3. Yeah. They don't friendly the council.
DrChillbrain can Rogar's Frenzy one of the things, I guess.
Yeah, they gotta frenzy something here. Which I mean, I think they probably will.
Yeah.
Depends how well they realize how fast this deck is.
Have they seen the deck in action in League before?
Yeah. And the combo piece in hand does kind of mess this up, actually. Because they're only on 2, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess they can just go for
They're
Azos.
not going to kill it.
So McGuffin can get an Azos here, which is probably the play.
Yeah, probably. Just run DrChillbrain out of gas, I guess. Although DrChillbrain not playing Rogar's Frenzy that turn was a bit weird. Maybe they figured that McGuffin had it anyway, so there's no point in killing the mana ascetic because they could just play a land and go for selective reading or whatever.
Yeah, I need to draw a land, so it wouldn't have mattered, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what they do.
I mean, I assume it's just selective reading on the Ancestral Council.
Yeah, you grab Godwatcher to get one of your value pieces, and Aza. Ooh, I wonder, the open deck list, does Chillbrain have anything interesting they could grab? Godwatcher does do both players' library.
Right. Well, I mean, the problem is that DrChillbrain is running a 100-something card deck. So it's not like any particular card matters that much.
Probably just Aza, but
they're gonna selective reading right now and get Channel of the Veil. That's still not a full combo yet, I guess.
Well, they can set up the combo next turn and also put Azos in play this way, because now next turn they can just play the Behemoth from hand.
Right. DrChillbrain is not familiar with the combo in the deck.
Wait, we're only on 2 Behemoth.
But does DrChillbrain know that? They find
Sharoom.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they just lose, and actually would the Rogar's Frenzy have stopped them? No, it wouldn't have, because...
Well, we would have had to frenzy the council.
Yeah, and then they have mana ascetic, so they can still pay for everything. Yeah, there was just no way DrChillbrain was winning that game after keeping 4, and they're just going to concede. Unfortunate for DrChillbrain, but not surprising.
The turn 3 kill beats the mold of 4.
Yeah. So look at sideboards. So McGuffin has a lot of cards, I guess. I'm not sure which one's actually good in this matchup.
I like Bearer, probably.
I guess.
They're going to have to get through some interaction if they don't mold to 4.
Right. And then I guess on the other side, I mean, DrChillbrain's on Dreamsight, so sideboard matters a lot less, but
yeah,
there's actually nothing good here, right? Duress, I guess. Yeah, Duress.
Yeah, you want
Duress isn't even that good because half their combo pieces are creatures, so you can't even hit them with Duress.
I think it's worth it to play at least some number. It stops the combo a good portion of the time.
Yeah, I guess.
It's definitely not insane, as it would be against a lot of combo decks.
Yeah.
So this is a build with 8 tutors. It's probably worth it to bring in one of the ignition rituals, because there's definitely boards where that's really good.
Yeah, I guess. Well, so game 2, seems like DrChillbrain has boarded in Duress and even managed to draw it in its opening hand. McGuffin keeps a hand that's full of mana dorks.
Duress isn't going to be great against that. At least it doesn't whiff, but...
I don't think hitting Pitfeld is a good outcome.
Nature's Claim?
Wait, it kills Sharoom, I guess? But does that actually do anything?
No, that doesn't do anything.
Wait, huh.
That is interesting.
Excuse me, let me check their deck again. Is there anything that... No, there literally isn't, right? Like...
Yeah. Unless they're like, yeah, sure, it's just Shroom. And like, Shroom is usually not even involved in the combo.
Yeah, that was a weird...
Chandler Reveal Token and Shroom. Does not seem good.
So Dr. DrChillbrain can play Stolen Secrets, I guess, and they know that there's a bunch of creatures in McGuffin's hand now, so they can Stolen Secrets and take the Ancestral Council.
Collapse the hand pretty well.
So McGuffin draws Guardwatcher. Well, I guess they don't even have to tutor for it.
Yeah. Okay. Now we just need the sack outlet.
Dr. DrChillbrain can Pithwell, I guess. And Guardwatcher is an ETB, so you can Pithwell in response. Right? But it's too expensive.
Well, Pithwell, if you cast another spell first, I guess.
You don't really have any way to enable the Pithwell. I think you just have to Pithwell now or no, it doesn't even work because McGuffin can just play a land. So Dr. DrChillbrain can't actually stop McGuffin from playing Guardwatcher with their removal.
It's kind of interesting to see if they go for a quote-unquote fair Guardwatcher and grab an Azos or not. Probably not.
Yeah, they can definitely go for it.
One way to play around removal to some extent.
Actually, a good point. They probably should just grab Azos because they have nothing else in hand to continue the combo.
I think Azos beats this deck most of the time. I mean, there's not much removal for it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, if Dr. DrChillbrain tops like a land, they can Tally's Council and try to find exile removal. Do they have it somewhere in their deck?
That's a good question.
Is there anything that costs 3 or less that exiles? Wait, is there actually just... No, there isn't. Huh. Wait, so I think Dr. DrChillbrain's just screwed now.
Probably. I mean, it depends.
There's a Nebula. I think you play Tally's Council, grab Lucian, and then use the mana to play Pithwell on one of the Madworks. And then play Lucian next turn to deal with the Guardwatcher.
Yeah, I just gotta hope they don't have a second outlet, which they don't.
They can always top deck one.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna come down to the top deck here, I think.
Or they can just get Dreamsight well. Like, that's also an option.
Yeah, we'll probably draw into some answer that way.
Actually, no, Lucian is the only answer. So, like, if they Dreamsight well, I guess they get a land and then they can Tallies into Lucian.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree.
The poor Nature's Claim in hand.
Stolen Secrets, whiff. Oof. Well, I mean, Dr. DrChillbrain is probably pretty happy seeing that hand.
Yeah, I think seeing 2 lands is like...
Well, there's 3 lands now.
It's looking pretty good for...
Well, McGuffin's going on offense with the Guardwatcher since they can't do anything with it. Okay, and Dr. DrChillbrain gets their 4th land so they can go Tally's Council into Lucian now.
I think it's probably over at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, Podwatcher can just, like, go off if you draw the 2 pieces.
Well, there's Lucian. And, I mean, good point. But McGuffin, I mean, they have 2 lands in hand, so they need to draw 2 more cards if they want to get this thing going, right? I guess 1 selective breeding, and then the selective breeding into Guardwatcher, and then what? Like, they already lost their Azos.
Well, selective breeding into Guardwatcher just wins the game.
Does it?
Yeah, because you just grab a sack outlet with the breeding, you grab the thing, and you just do the combo.
Well, you need 2 selective breedings for that, right? Because the first Guardwatcher needs to fetch the Behemoth.
But then the selective breeding itself grabs the sacrifice outlet.
Oh, huh. Does that work? Like, you need selective breeding in order to actually get the Guardwatcher to play, right? You can't get something else out to selective breeding.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about drawing a Guardwatcher and a selective breeding.
Yeah, that's not going to be possible right now because McGuffin's drawing 1 card per turn.
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. They're drawing another card now.
Yeah, this is kind of the weird fair creature strat.
Pithwell gets to kill Lucian. Not that it matters right now.
Gonna at least buy some time.
Yeah, but I think Dr. DrChillbrain's gonna Tally's Council for another Dreamsight well now.
Yeah.
I mean, either that or Ignition Ritual. I mean, Dr. DrChillbrain knows that McGuffin's holding lands, right? Because they've already seen McGuffin with a handful of lands.
I saw the shrine. Ritual is very good, but well is probably better.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's better than killing everything on board, drawing 5 cards?
Ritual does make it so you're not worried about top deck.
Granted, I feel like it was a bit premature for Dreamsight well because you're going to have to discard 3 cards now.
I don't think you can mind that you're discarding that Nature's Claim.
Yeah. Maybe Dr. DrChillbrain's going to board out Nature's Claim after this game.
I think they probably will.
Yeah. An issue instead of Burning Heart on a Negotiator for some reason. I mean, I guess they want to flip an issue now. I feel like you should try to get creatures off the board right now because creatures on board are what's going to let the opponent combo off.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that too. Initiate dice removal and then the rest whiffs.
Yeah, they definitely should have sequenced that in any other order.
Yeah. Hey, maybe they just wanted to surveil first for some reason so that they know what they're going to get before they decide what to
They knew about the Wayfarer Shrine already, so
Oh yeah, right.
they knew the only one card they could possibly take.
That's funny. The Mastic is not going to get there. But however, Ranger buffing the Massive Negotiator, I mean, that is damage coming through each turn. Dr. Troubling can easily stabilize, but right now they haven't exactly stabilized.
That does it.
I think this turn, Dr. Troubling is just going to wipe McGuffin's board with their 2 Burning Hearts, and then play out Infectious Ego so that it can start doing its work.
Ego's pretty good.
Yeah.
Definitely kills the aggro plan. Kind of funny that Ego does allow you to sacrifice your Godwatcher.
Oh yeah, good point.
Can't really attack if your opponent has a Godwatcher. I mean, does this deck even have answers to just a Dark Behemoth?
Let me check. Oh, they have 4 Lucians, so they can just get in their Lucian. And they also have Whisper Word Exploration in case that's not enough. But yeah, there goes all of McGuffin's creatures, and I guess they're going to finish it off with a Sally. Or no, they're going to just wipe the... Okay, yeah, that's probably a better idea. Just make sure McGuffin has no outs.
Also probably why McGuffin saved the mana aesthetic in hand, so now it can't be killed. You can, whenever you draw the sacrifice, you can just immediately go removal, safe.
McGuffin decides to keep Wayfarer Shrine in hand. Does Dr. Troubling have any non-targeted discard? Because Dr. Troubling already knows that Wayfarer Shrine's hand, so there's no point in keeping it to bluff.
Well, I think they kind of made it clear earlier they didn't remember that with the whole duress play, so maybe they're just assuming.
Banking on the fact that Dr. Troubling has bad short-term memory. Let's see, more land, that's not good for them. Well, now they play out Wayfarer Shrine, right? If nothing else, so that you have more stuff to sack to the Ego.
Yeah, strange. Are there any creatures in their grave? Oh, 1, okay.
They're gonna pass, still.
Yeah, I think that's right. If you play the creature, it just gets removed.
Yeah, but why are you not playing the land here? You're losing lands right now, and I doubt you want to go to 3 permanents to turn off the Ego.
Well, no, he played a Courtyard.
Wait, did they play land this turn? Well, I didn't notice.
Now I think there is not any outs, right?
No, of course not.
Oh, he must have boarded in Singularity's Grasp. That's the only out, I think.
Right, yeah.
That must be why they haven't conceded. Or at least they want to pretend they boarded it in.
Singularity's Grasp, they don't have enough mana to Singularity's Grasp and wipe the board, though, so even if they top deck there, it wouldn't have helped. They could have played Wayfarer Shrine so that they had enough mana to get Singularity's Grasp to kill everything, but they didn't do that, so they're kind of just dead.
Yeah, they drew pretty poorly there. That was a lot of mana sources.
Yeah, that's rough. Dr. Troubling notes. McGuffin trying to fish some concessions from Dr. Chillbrain, hoping that Dr. Chillbrain still has bad short-term memory so that they forgot that they're about to win. But no, not going to work. I mean, yeah, Dr. Chillbrain's boarding out the Nature's Claims now that they've spent a game with it in hand, even knowing that in chat. So Dr. Chillbrain had a decent opening hand with Prying Inquiry to try to get stuff out of McGuffin's hand. They even have Rogar's Frenzy and Pitfall. So lots of removal, lots of disruption. Pretty good keep. Meanwhile, McGuffin has...
Yeah, it's tricky.
I think they mulligan here. They have no ramp. They have half their combo pieces. They're going to keep. I guess they can selective breeding on the cleanup crew.
Yeah, I mean, any human gets you there.
Yeah.
But that's assuming they don't have interaction. I think you got to kind of play for the game with interaction.
Well, you're faster than your opponent, though, because you're on the play. So you get to select breeding a 2-drop if you really want to.
That's true.
If McGuffin doesn't play selective breeding now, then cleanup crew probably gets killed, and then now they're kind of just stuck with nothing. And I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think the time was probably a mulligan, but it's close.
Yeah. Actually, maybe Dr. Troubling just goes for Prying Inquiry instead. Yeah, and then takes selective breeding. So yeah, either way, that's just bad for McGuffin.
I mean, most of Chillbrain's deck is discard and removal. You kind of gotta assume it's gonna happen.
Yeah, most of it is discard and removal, and the other most of it is ways to find a card that draws 5 cards. Wait, never punished, I guess.
Nice. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
And they don't even have an answer. Now McGuffin just needs to draw any human.
Wait, they're not gonna... They're not gonna have selective breeding now? Wait, why? They should have breeding for an Ancestral Council, I think.
Well, then
because that's basically 3, right? Like, you get an Ancestral Council which fetches another selective breeding, and next turn you get to selective into Godwatcher or something.
Then you sacrifice the sacrifice outlet.
Yeah, but like, that's fine, right? Because you can just find another one.
I think any human and you're good here, though.
Dr. Sherman plays pay up, but unfortunately, that thing is not actually targeted discard. It's just suggestively targeted discard.
Yeah. Being able to just get rid of dead lands, especially, is like the worst part with pay up.
Okay, yeah, Pith will... Okay, so yeah, that stops McGuffin from selective breeding. So McGuffin can hardcast Dark Behemoth next turn, and then they can selective breeding the Dark Behemoth, I guess.
I mean, that wins, I guess.
Oh, and now a single discard spell doesn't even stop them.
No, Dark Behemoth doesn't.
I think it works. You selective breeding Dark Behemoth, fetch a Godwatcher, Dark Behemoth gets back the sack outlet, and then you start going off.
Because Dark Behemoth is a construct.
Oh, right.
And Podwatcher is a human shaman.
I forgot about that very important line on selective breeding.
But, yeah.
So you're going to plus Zanagan. Weird. I would minus Zanagan because life doesn't matter in this matchup.
Yeah, I think that's right.
You just want more answers. You don't really care about...
There's the human, though.
Oh, okay, there's human. Yeah, can they selective breeding for... I think McGuffin didn't realize that very important line. Oh, wait, they can grab Behemoth with Behemoth. Wait, is that...
So you can just win here.
Right, that actually works because now they can just stack their deck. Or I guess...
Well, they just win.
To get to cut their deck to the point that they want, and then they find...
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's just Ranger, and you pay 2. You get to find 2 drop. You find the one that kills the Channel of the Veil.
Yeah.
And just loop the Behemoth.
Or they mill their deck until they hit Charoom, I guess. That too.
Or which way you do it?
They're not even going to stay around to see how it actually works, because I don't actually know how that combo line works, because your combo line made a lot more sense to me. But I guess McGuffin was confident enough in declaring that they've won that DrChillbrain just accepts it. But that is a win for Podwatcher. So if you like interesting looking combo decks, you're in luck.
Well, I'm playing it. Fun deck.
I agree. It's like 8-sack, except it's not as complicated as 8-sack, and it's not as bad because it's like with 8-sack, you get out 2 Merciless Shieldbreakers on turn 3 or something, and then you realize that it's actually not that good. Like, Merciless Shieldbreaker isn't actually that good of a card.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, that's enough from us. So, yeah, that's a game.